Yes. Good morning, everybody. What is going on? Happy Friday. Welcome to this week's Nerd Down. It's gonna get extra lovely in here this morning. We've got a very cool event to discuss. If you're a No Man's Sky fan, especially, you're gonna love it. There is a huge event happening tomorrow. A lot of work, a lot of love and care has been put into crafting this event. It's the No Man's Sky Olympics. You heard me right. No Man's Sky Olympics. It just sounds awesome already. To help me discuss this and help promote it is very pivotal member of the Nerd League. Very well liked No Man's Sky community member. He's been on the Nerd Down before, so welcome back to the show. Our good old pal, DG Squared. Deej, are you there, my friend? Uh-oh. I think we lost Deej. Let me get him in here. There we are. We're going to get Deej on the line. Yes, Paradigm. Thank you, dude. I'm really happy with this. This it's a big upgrade, isn't it? And I've got low light going on, and it picks everything up rather nicely. Mr. Pink, thanks for the YouTube shout out. Burke, is this your first Nerd Down? Welcome, my friend. Robston, Truthful. Oh my goodness. And Genetic. Good morning to everybody. I think we got Deej now. I hear some noise. Are you there, my friend?
Here, yes.
Oh, there we go. I lost you. I disconnected by accident there. All right. Well, welcome again to the Nerd Down, Deej.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
And so yeah, we got some really cool stuff to talk about today. I was just telling everyone about the first ever No Man's Sky Olympics that's going to be happening starting tomorrow. However, there's been a lot of care and preparation and love being put into this thing. So I'm hoping you can maybe shed some light on where exactly is this going to be taking place within the game and within the community, and who put it all together.
Sure. Okay, well, it's taking place at the NMS Amino Hub, where the Pilgrim Star is. Space Art Gek, or SodaCon. He's been organizing the No Man's Sky Olympics, along with the help of Niblet and Lily Hop, myself, Boyd Gaming, Ranger, boy, the whole list of guys. Everybody's been chipping in and helping out. Everybody's got bases where we all have, not all of us, but there's probably about a dozen games. And those of us who are taking part in some of the events have a base with track or one of the games going on there. And so we've got something like that all set up for spectators and also the I guess if you want to call it the Olympic athletes themselves.
Yeah.
But it's going to be taking place from November the 4th, I believe, which is Saturday, tomorrow. And it's going to be going on until December the 3rd, again, Saturday again.
Oh, wow.
And of course, yeah, so tomorrow we're going to have opening ceremonies at the Amino Prime. And then afterwards, we're going to have a race outside. They call it the Race Around Amino Prime. And literally, you just get in your ship, fly out of the space station, and race around all 5 planets.
Oh, that's wicked.
It is. It's a lot of fun because don't forget, pirates will jump you too.
Yeah, I never even thought of that. That's true.
That's right.
Anything goes, right?
Well, sometimes you can outrun them and sometimes not, right?
Yeah,
so
true.
It makes it a little bit interesting and a bit of a game changer at the same time, right? Because you can be in the lead and then all of a sudden you get jumped by pirates and you got to fight them. You can't not. And so... Yeah,
so you better make sure you got you better make sure you got a beefed up ship and everything ready to go then.
Yeah, no speed demon without guns, right? I gotta make sure I keep my explorers at home for that one.
Don't bring a hauler to a No Man's Sky race.
Yeah, well, not unless it's fully equipped.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. So this isn't just a small weekend event or something. This is going on for a month. Like, that's huge.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, every Saturday and Sunday, I believe, for a month, and there's a whole list of events that they've got.
Oh, that's wild. So what
Yeah.
are some of the events that you can kind of throw at us just to give us a rough idea of what
Yeah. Okay.
to
Well,
expect?
sure. There's, I mean, we've got multiple modes, right? So that also adds to some of the events as well. There's the typical roamer races. There's a couple of roamer races that are out there. Myself is the survivor or survival roamer race, right? So there's one for normal and one for survival. There's a Colossus race, a couple of nomad races. We've got a game called Occo Shark,
Okay.
OCO Shark. Basically, it's the Aquapad Conflux where the hub is. Anyways, it's one of the biggest sharks that have been recorded on the wiki, and you jump in the water and just try and survive. Whoever lasts the longest, kind of thing. It's a little bit different. It works on a point system because you could literally last for a long time. They've got a point system all set up where every time you get out of the water for a duration of, say, longer than 4 seconds, it costs you a point.
Oh wow.
You can't shoot it or defend yourself in any way. You just have to train them around, kind of like zombies.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's 3 of them in the water, so you could be training one around and another one will sneak up behind you and give you a little nip.
Kind of makes me think of a rodeo. Like you're trying to last as long as you can on that mechanical bull type of thing, but it's a shark in the water, and that sounds terrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I think I'll pass on that event myself.
There's a bunch of stuff. We got a zoo scan challenge.
Take us through the zoology one, because I read about that one in the No Man's Sky Amino Hub, and that one sounds really interesting. What's
this one's
that all
a
about?
blast. It is. I've done this before with NECUB, and I think BL's was in there, and I think Genetic Code at the Galactic Hub, the other one that's out there. And basically, it's a group of 4 people, 2 teams of 2. And they go down to a planet that has yet to be named for obvious reasons, and you basically compete against each other with these 2 teams on 2 different planets to get all the species. Whoever completes the zoology first obviously wins.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's basically it. But it can be fast and it can be tedious at the same time, because know how these animals can be. And it's just a whole lot of fun, right? Because you've got 4 people communicating. And there's referees and stuff like that to make sure there's no silly little hijinks going on. It's just a ton of fun actually running down there and trying to get all the animals. And what you can't find, your partner can find, and it's just a blast.
That's a cool idea.
I never laughed so hard when NECUB and I were doing it in one of his systems. We just had a total fun time. What else is there? We've got one called Portal Relay Race. This one's again a team sport. So there's a team of 4 people, and you go through the portal and you get a message, and then you come back and you take that message and decode it, which is pretty much it's another portal address, right? And you take that address to another place, and back and forth until you have a message that is brought back. And if you read the correct message back at the end of the relay, then obviously you've completed, and the first person to do so would win.
Oh, that's so cool.
That one's also sounds really fun.
Yeah.
I haven't taken part in anything like that yet, but it sounds like it's just a gas. And then you've got, what have we got? We got Sentinel Slaughter. That one speaks for itself, really.
Oh, yeah. But I gotta know more details, because that sounds wicked.
It is
Sentinel
fun. Yeah,
Slaughter.
well, obviously there's the 3 different Sentinels we know.
Yeah.
And we've got you can take them out, and they're worth a certain amount of points. The dogs or the 4-legged walkers are worth more, and then of course the big 2-legged walkers are worth the most. And however many that you can take down in as much time, in the allotted time given, I should say, will give you a winner. And that should be kind of a ton of fun as well. Definitely, if you're doing permadeath, you don't want to be playing that one. But
yeah, I don't think anyone would want
a lot of fun.
Join the Olympics. I think for any event on permadeath would be risky for sure. What are the so is it just going to be a lot of like record holding, or are there going to be any prizes or anything like that, like physical prizes, or is it all just within game record holding and stuff like that, or?
Well, it's obviously the records will be on the Gamepedia.
Okay.
So there is some record holding and so on like that, but there is also prizes. So like instead of medals, we've got pins that are being offered to the first and second place. I think it's just first and second. There may be a bronze. I'm checking that now. But there are pins to be had, and I think there are stickers. So there's some stuff.
Oh, that's really cool.
That is to be won. Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull this up here.
While you're looking for that, I want to ask too. I noticed some people are already asking where is it going to take place? Like I know it's going to be in the Euclid Galaxy. I'm assuming it's PS4.
PS4 and PC, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think is PC taking part? I believe it may be. Yeah, we do have a few PC players, but I don't know. While I'm pulling this up, schedule first events.
And actually, I just got a follow there from the NMS Olympic channel, which is awesome because that was going to be my next question was where do we watch this? And I know we were talking earlier this morning, and you mentioned that the NMS Olympics has their own Twitch channel, and they've just joined our chat. So welcome to the show, and that's where you can watch it, guys. So make sure you click on that name right there and give that a follow because that's where I'm sure a lot of people are going to be hosting it and maybe even broadcasting as well, right, Deej?
Oh, definitely. We're going to have, pretty much anyone who wants to can broadcast it on Twitch or YouTube for that matter. And I think we're going to have multi-Twitch going, which is really easy, right? It's all set up to do so. All you do is just type in the two different names of the Twitch channels you want to have in there, and you have those two channels featured, which is really kind of cool. I like the multi-Twitch, and I think YouTube offers the same sort of thing, only you can have more.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with YouTube as much as well as. I'm just looking right here. I don't see anything about PC players.
Actually,
but it doesn't sound like we would.
Yeah, NMS
PC players there.
NMS Olympics is saying PS4 only for now.
Is it only PS4 only now? Okay, yeah. So there we go.
For now, it could change by the sounds of it, saying no PC events scheduled as of yet. But I think the majority of No Man's Sky players are on PS4, so I'm sure it's going to be a big turnout regardless. I'll be hosting.
Well, the normal players especially.
Yeah, I'll be hosting the channel as well, the NMS Olympic channel. But definitely, guys that are watching right now, give that channel a follow because that'll be the main channel, right? That's broadcasting everything.
It'll be easy, yeah, and it'll be easy to find it too.
Yeah.
You know, you log on, you want to look for it, it's right there in your followed list. Yeah. It's there.
So the other thing now, I know it starts tomorrow. Might be. It's not too late for anyone that wants to join, right?
It's never too late. It's never too late. There was a registration that was basically there to give preferential times or whatever to people who have gone and already registered. But there's portal addresses where you literally just go on in and you can take part. You want to contact one of the organizers of the event so that we know to have you ready and coordinate another person to race with you,
right?
You know, or whatever it is that we're taking, right? If it's a team event, you know, we have to get the teams together. Mm-hmm. So obviously, the more advanced timing, then the better, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, literally, if anybody shows up, I'm sure that we can accommodate them and find a way to have some fun, right? I mean, that's what this is all about.
And is there
some fun
for people that want to join, or even just people that are going to watch? Where can they go just to get information? Like, is there a list of events on the internet somewhere that they can kind of take a look at?
Yeah, actually, there is. It is the Gamepedia, No Man's Sky Olympics. Let's see if I can get the link and send it to you.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have all the links as well in the description of my YouTube channel for this video down below. So for anyone who's watching live now and anyone that's watching the archive of this or the YouTube video, check out the description below for all those links for the No Man's Sky Olympic Twitch channel, the link that Deej will send me for more information and things like that. Now, you do have to be in the Euclid Galaxy for this. This is where it's going down, right? Is in Euclid?
That's correct. Yeah, it's the Euclid Galaxy at the Amino Hub. And of course, if you're anywhere in the Euclid Galaxy, you can literally take a portal with one shot right to, the hub.
Yeah.
And claim a base and get your stuff, and then you're right there. You're ready to compete. It's literally that easy. It's just taking a portal ride and then you just find a base. Depending on when you arrive, there may not be a planet with a portal already on it. You may have to portal to a planet and then to another system where you can claim a base out there, right? So, as time goes on, things change a little bit, and some of the systems that are not yet occupied by athletes may fill up very quickly. We don't know what to expect. We don't know how many people are going to be here, but it sure sounds fun.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. I can tell already. So the other thing now, I know this is going to be the first ever NMS Olympics. I'm assuming that this is going to be a recurring event. Is it going to be yearly? Is it going to be every few months, or is it what do you guys, or is that even a topic right now?
To be honest with you, I don't know if that's even a topic yet. Space Art Gek may already have the answer to that. I don't know per se if it's going to be another year, or whether or not, if it's such a success, we may have to add it a sooner date. Like maybe 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to follow a 4-year time schedule like the real Olympics do. This is all for fun and having some games and so on like that. Really, I think it's anything goes. But however, it does take an awful lot to coordinate and organize an event like this. The Amino Hub is the hosting it for the first year. We may not be hosting it the next time around.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It might be somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
that's
to be
kind of
honest,
cool.
I don't
Kind of
know
like
if it'll even be in the same galaxy.
I was gonna say it's kind of like the real Olympics. It's going to be in China for one event, and then 4 years ago we'll go by. It'll be in Vancouver or something. Like.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Anywhere. Yeah. You never know.
The good thing too. Yeah. The good thing too, I was thinking, was being set in the Euclid Galaxy, and now with the latest update from No Man's Sky, the fact that we have multiple saves, we have more save slots now. So for anyone that's in like the 50th galaxy or something, if you're thinking you're too far gone, you can just start a fresh save, and you're in the Euclid, and you can always gear up for these Olympics. And actually, come to think of it, you can actually have a dedicated Olympic save. Oh, creative as well. Yeah, absolutely.
That's right. There are creative games. I believe the Colossus race is a creative game mode.
Okay.
Where anybody can play. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Same thing with Race Around Amino Prime. Literally, all you're seeing is another orb flying around the system. So it doesn't matter what mode you're playing on the PS4. You're going to see everybody in real time racing. So that's really kind of cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Nomad and Roamer races, they require to have the track, and so the track is not seen by multiple modes.
Right.
So unfortunately, we've sort of segregated some of those. One's survival, like mine, and then there's a couple that are normal, and then of course there's a Colossus race, I believe, which is creative mode, and that's just going to be a blast. I think I wanted to race in the Colossus race, but I had a conflict in schedule. But that one sounds like a total blast.
That'll be funny.
Slow-moving thing.
Yeah, like two turtles.
And you got to navigate. Yeah, I mean, you're just going to be laughing the whole time what's going on.
Probably
right?
Get out and run faster.
You probably could.
Get out and run faster, and then just summon your Colossus to the finish line. Actually, which raises a good point. So you did say there are going to be officials and things like that. How is it going to be regulated to make sure things like that don't happen, so that someone like me doesn't just get out, run to the finish line, and then summon my Colossus and say, I win?
Yeah, well, exactly. There are officials or referees, if you want to call them. We've got the Twitch channel, and anybody that happens to be streaming, it's going to be viewed by, some of the organizers who are going to be officiating.
Yeah.
And if that's not enough, most of the event facilities that have been created by the hub members, they've all got like viewing platforms and rooms where it's all glass, and you can sit inside the room and just watch the racers go around.
Oh, that's awesome.
For the most part, yeah, it can be viewed as well as watched on Twitch, which is really kind of fun as well. I wouldn't mind just hanging around and watching a few races in my own base if I get enough players.
Yeah, no, that's what I'll be doing. I'll probably be kicking back with a cold beer and watching all this unfold. I'm really looking forward to it.
It's going to be a ton of fun.
I'm going to do some coverage again next week. We're gonna hope to get Space Art Geck. He was gonna join us this morning, but unfortunately, that damn RL stuff always gets in the way, right?
That's right.
But I know he's keen. He's interested on coming on the show. So we're definitely gonna have you back as well, and hopefully Space Art Geck, and we can maybe do a recap of the first week that unfolds in the No Man's Sky Olympics, and then each Friday kind of discuss what the following day or weekend events will be. Yeah, I guess on that note, that's all there is to it. So again, if anyone wants to sign up, or if you just want to watch, please by all means follow that NMS Olympics channel, follow DG_squared, and of course, if you're not already following this channel, please do as well. We're going to be covering a lot of it within the next month, and I'm really, really looking forward to watching this unfold. I'm excited, and I'm sure you are as well, Deej.
Oh, absolutely. And anybody that wants to come on out, you're just welcome to come on out and compete or watch or whatever, right? I mean, we're all a big family over there, and everybody just wants to have fun. If you want to come have some fun with us, you're more than welcome. We'd love to have you. There's no real time limit. You don't have to come like right today just to make it on time. If you can't make it until closer to one of the events, that's fine. I'm sure there's probably many other people who aren't going to be here until a little bit closer to their event time or
right.
The events that they've chosen that they wanted to compete in. So I mean, it's anything goes, to a certain degree, but we, really the organizers just want to know a day or two in advance, if you're going to compete, so they can sort of organize whatever's left to organize as far as different heats or anything really. I mean, you know how races can go, right? Mm-hmm. You can have a lot or you can have a little, and it can get confusing. So,
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got to ask you, because I know you're a pro racer yourself. I know for like quarter racing with the IRL Racing League that you and Kelly Monkey compete in all the time. What are your tips for people bringing racing, like for the races and stuff like that, other than bring a whack load of plutonium?
Oh, what am I bringing to the race? Well, we're not actually having a long distance race on this Olympic schedule. We're just not ready for that yet, and a lot of people still need to get their freighters and etc. But we do plan to do some kind of race in the future. What I would bring to the NMS Olympics would be, you don't really need plutonium because you can pick that up anywhere at any space station. Some Heridium, a couple of what do you call them? They're the dynamic resonators, so that you can build yourself a geobay, and you portal yourself in, build a geobay, claim a base. That's pretty much the easiest way, and the rest of it you can pretty much pick up anywhere at a space station or on freighters that are spawning into the system, like Thamium, for example. If people don't already know, board one of those random freighters that spawn into the system and buy Thamium off of them. If it's a good system or a wealthy system, you're going to get a lot of Thamium out of those guys.
Yeah, true enough. The No Man's Sky community just seriously never ceases to amaze me. Where you think it can't get any better, they go and create this. Like, this is just amazing. I know we've talked about this before, just how No Man's Sky is such a cool game that you can implement things like this into the game. Like that are not necessarily written within the game's code. You're not necessarily just playing by the game's rules from the developers, but people are actually bringing their own creations and ideas into this game, and it really goes to show you how cool No Man's Sky as a game is, that you can do things like the IRL Racing League and the No Man's Sky Olympics and who knows what else, that people are going to create and come out with. It's just, it's incredible, the things that people are creating,
We treat it kind of like a second life,
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that we do, people do in real life,
Yeah.
researching and doing all these system analysis.
The research is insane.
Sounds kind of boring, but it's kind of fun, actually.
Hey, we're nerds.
So
yeah,
we are nerds, so we enjoy
so we dig it.
doing homework.
Exactly. It's fun for us. Well, I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to thank you again for coming on the show. And I'm looking forward to next week. Hopefully you can join me again next week. And hopefully we can get Space Art Geck to join us as well.
I might be able to. I believe that's my last day before I'm take a hiatus for a week.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going on holidays, so I'll be out of touch for about a week or so.
Oh, which galaxy are you visiting?
The Mexico galaxy.
Oh, beauty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should be a
excellent.
ton of fun.
Yeah, cool. All
yeah,
right.
it's a shame it's right in the middle of the Olympics, but unfortunately it was booked months prior. So.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a ton of fun, and I'm really looking forward to the Olympics. And anybody that wants to come on out, I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. However many of you, you're all welcome.
Yeah,
whatever game mode.
I'm looking
Whatever
forward
game,
to
even
it.
if you just want to watch.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Well, I'll definitely be watching myself, and like I say, I'll be hosting the event. So anyone that follows this channel, you can always watch it through here. But I would rather you watch it through the NMS Olympic channel. So like I say, find it, follow it, and you won't miss a thing. And if you want to join, we'll have all the links, like I say, in the description below and things like that you can sign up for. And the other thing too, I wanted to ask with the registration. Now, being that the Olympics start tomorrow, I know it's like every weekend there's going to be events and things like that. Is there a deadline to sign up? Like if you don't get in by today and it starts tomorrow, are you still able to sign up, say, next week for the following weekend events?
I think you can, but I don't know for certain.
Oh, okay.
So honestly, that one's. I think they'll probably accept. Unless there's like so many people we can't beat them off with a stick.
Yeah.
I think we'll accept you. And find a way to kind of work around.
Squeeze
some of that.
people
But
in.
Unless it's the same day of the event, I'm pretty sure you'll probably be able to get in there and have some fun along with everybody else. Not everybody's schedule is lined up, and sometimes it gets a little close, or you find out about it a little bit late. I'm sure we could probably figure something out. And if you missed one of the events, there are other events for the following week that you're more than welcome to stay, enjoy the hub and all it has to offer for a week, and then compete then. And if you want to stay longer, you're more than welcome to stay longer. Like I said, you can end up claiming a base when you portal in. So you kind of have a system there that you can call home anytime you want.
Yeah, easy access, right?
Yeah, it's a fantastic place to be. Everybody's just awesome, and some of the stuff that's there. I mean, we've got that crazy multi-tool. We've got S-class crash ships all over the place. Like all the technology. We know where most of the good technology is, so you can buy it for your ships and be ready for whatever. It's a fantastic place to be. I call it home.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
awesome.
And for a guy that travels a lot like myself, it's tough to call one place home, but that place is home for me.
You always go back, right?
I'm buzzing around that system all the time. I can't get enough of it.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm really looking forward to it, man.
Well, thank you for having me on your show. Nerd Rules.
Anytime, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to more. Again, guys, give the channel a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, share with your pals, spread the word, and even if you're just gonna watch, come out, have a good time. I'll be sticking my head in there when I can, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. So thanks again, Deej, and thanks to everyone for showing up this morning for the live Nerd Down, and for anyone that's watching the archive of this. Well, you're just a wonderful person. So until the next time.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
My pleasure, dude. You have yourself a great morning.
Yeah, you guys all have a great weekend, and best of luck with the Olympics. I really hope it goes off without a hitch.
Thank you. Hitch or not, it's still going to be a ton of fun.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
we're
thanks.
all going to have a great time.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you. Take care.
Later, guys.